now. Well, we saw so many people play Doomsayers today. I guess I'm playing one too. Well, I gotta go Druid. If it's there, I gotta go Druid. If Druid's on offer, you just gotta take it. It's just too darn good.
I think it is time for a new adventure.
Raven Idol. And you know, let's finally craft it. There it is. It's a new adventure. With a very old card. But yeah, it's a good looking golden card. Yeah, I mean, Mage is, you know, traditionally like the strongest arena class. Very rarely is it bad, but not very good right now. It's been my weakest class besides Warrior, I think. Don't want the Farmer. I could take the Heal Bot. I really could. I think I'll take Beaming Sidekick. Almost definitely Wicker Claw, though I've already got one good card for Jerry Rig. But Wicker Claw is good. I'm still gonna take Jerry Rig. There's actually a lot of good cards with it. Okay, well there's the Flipper Friends. So I've got Raven Idol and Flipper Friends for the Jerry Rig. And yeah, Puffer is still good even after the nerf, but Flipper's really good, plus it's good with Jerry Rig, so let's take that. Take Volpera Scoundrel to discover another Flipper Friends or a Miracle Growth or something. Take another Volpera Scoundrel. Whoo, boy! Well, hey, 2 Volpera Scoundrels, Raven Idol. We got some fun Discover going on. Do like dredging. I also like Mana Sabering out things early. I took the dredge. Maybe I'll regret. Second Flipper Friends. We actually don't have a second gold one of these yet, despite having, I think, most of the golds from the new expansion. But, oh well. I think I take Druid Claw. I've been doing okay with Stormwind Champion. Yeah, that's... We saw everybody else drafted Doomsayers, so that's what I wanted. I was gonna take the Mire. That was a misclick. That was a misclick. The end is coming. Well, let's go next year. I guess Sentinel. I mean, I'm not gonna have dragons for next year. No, let's not even take Sentinel. Let's take Dire Frost. We'll find a 4, a lot more than a 5. Druid of the Reef versus Flame Juggler. We'll take Druid of the Reef. More versatile. Double scale of Nexia. A little slow, but we're gonna take it. Barbaric Sorceress could actually be good here. I've got 4 fairly expensive spells. I think I'd still rather just take Gnome Private, to be honest. I really don't like the Sorceress in general, but it could do well. Feral Rage is interesting. I am going to take Big Game Hunter, actually. There's good targets for it out there, but Feral Rage is more guaranteed to work. It also can be split by Jerry Rig, which can be a good or bad thing. Lowers your odds of splitting something good, like Flipper, but it raises your odds of splitting something in late game, if the game is running that long. Silence is good, but we've been getting a lot of really good Kodo mounts lately. Kodo mounts has actually been essential to a lot of our best results. I got killed by a Boomkin yesterday. It was annoying. Dredge number 2 versus Boomkin. I really love to dredge, but Boomkin's quite good. It's just we've already got so many good 5s. I might be stupid to take another dredge, maybe. Scribe's pretty good. Make a like 4 mana Flipper Friends or 6 mana Scales. Twin Fin's okay, but I actually haven't loved Twin Fin. I'm gonna take another good 2, honestly. Sea Giant's been working out for Druid, particularly because of filling the board with Otters. So I'm gonna take Sea Giant over Earth and Scales. Okay. Ambassador failing with the dredge, yeah. Yeah, here's the Gardener. A fresh mana crystal equal to the number of the most expensive card in your hand. We got Flipper, we got Scale, we got Scale. Gardener will probably work. Traveling Merchant is a super valid pick here, but with all these big spells, I'm gonna go with the Gardener. If I had even one less big spell, I might go less for it. Take a Restaurant over a Played Beetle. Got that tradable versatility, plus I need 3 more than a 2. Mookless Champion's too slow. Let's take a Trog. Amalgam of the Deep. I could discover a Beast mostly. I might be able to discover a Naga too. But yeah, Amalgam is the easy pick here for sure. We do have multiple ways to activate that dozing, but I'd still rather take the Amalgam. Hippogriff's good. Dire Frostwolf's good. We've already got one. Let's take a second one over a Restaurant. Corporal is good. I'll take it over Necromancer. Oh, well, I'm waiting a second because I thought I clicked that. I guess not. Thought maybe lag. Well! So, obviously we're taking Ysera. But, we do have at least one tradable card for Jackson. And the next 3 spells you draw are cast when drawn. I could get, a free 7-mana spell or a free 5-mana spell, but it will cast randomly. I'm not Pogtree. I do have them in gold. Proving once again that I don't disenchant cards. But, Justice deck is a bannable offense. The Ysera in the deck, straight to ban. Moontree, out of the deck. Believe it or not, ban. And hey, I do not have a Miracle Growth in this deck, which means the Pandaren Importer can discover Miracle Growth, but it can't discover Blue Friends or Skelvanexia. It can discover Wrath. We don't have a second Golden Flipper. We don't. And I don't have any Golden Gardener. Golden Gardener? Isn't that like a name for Green Lantern? Guy Gardener or something? Guy Gardener? I don't know. Alright. 0 wins, 0 loss, banana offense. Yep. Well, this deck looks much sweeter than our Warlock. It's Ysera covered in the scales of Anexia. Ysera covered in the scales of her fellow Aspect's daughter. We got some friends. We got some scoundrels. Looks good to me. Hope it does well. Looks real good. Deb says 12. I think it has a high chance of going 12, which means it might go 0-3 like the Electric Eel says.
Phelan versus Malfurion.
I called it Ysera's powerful friends, Druid. You have powerful friends. You're gonna regret this. Oh, Shula. Crisis. Need some card draw. Perhaps the discovery will work on the shellfish. Or what? I can't read the shellfish, right? Is Moontree Stormwind? I don't know.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Why, hello, Malfurion.
My greetings. Let's see.
Reg immediately. Try to find a 3. Hey. Oh, good. So, A, good. I know the Doomsayer I misclicked is on the bottom of the deck. B, good. I can play Scribe on 3 and then do Flipper Friends on 4. And then do Gangplank on 5. Yeah.
I lead from the front.
Not leaving a corporal alive.
Sorry, Squishy.
I can't suffer it to live. Okay, Mr. Roughly, how many Demonire wins do you have in total? I think about 2,000.
You never knew you wanted.
Remind me, we can check after the match, but I think it's about 2,000. Finally got a Druid. We've had several Druids since the dry streak of not having 23 Druids in a row. We've had like 5 or 6 of them since then. Fortunately.
Smudged it!
Pillage the village.
Hope I don't regret going face here. I wouldn't go face here against Paladin. I just did against Druid. And I should have traded. Fine says went face. It's never safer here when I go face.
Excellent decision.
Thank you very, very much. With the 7 months of sub, ascending beyond the green badge. I do appreciate. And despite me again punished for going face, it is safer with your support. We just got that 6-win run. I thought we'd done a little less. This one, I'll be really disappointed if it goes less than 7. I might be disappointed if it goes less than 9.
Good morning, my beautiful cat.
Yeah, we've got that card in our deck too, but they pulled it off first. Now, I certainly imagine they can find 1 damage to kill our Gangplank.
Hey,
But I'm gonna put it up to 6 health anyway. Yes, you should say you feel better today. Yeah, you're talking about, yeah, I felt really, really tired last night. I fell asleep right away, but then I woke up after like 4 hours and couldn't get hardly any more sleep. So I'm still a little tired, unfortunately. I don't know what came over me with the sun wave of tiredness. I don't know why I couldn't sleep through the whole night. But, oh well. Hopefully I'll sleep there tonight. There goes our Gangplank. However... Hey, we can get the Wind Fury here. Kind of unusual with the scales.
okay. You smudged it. You smudged it.
Well, I think I do double trade into the 1/1. Put 'em with less damage on board. I mean, I got the next scale too. So do they. So do they. The scale party.
How striking!
Welcome to Druid. The scale on scale violence, yes.
Reporting for duty.
The way these Anexian whelps are made to fight is positively barbaric.
Knew you wanted.
Barbaric!
Well played.
Want the bread?
Bravo to you!
Gladly.
I concede.
Barbaric, yep. Fortunately, I am the best at being barbaric this time. Ah, there get that one Lupin with the 7 months of sub. Very appreciated. Ba, 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 ba. It'll be a Druid mare for a change. No, it's actually gonna be Warrior, surprising. Surprising. We had that one Warrior completely rope out against us.
At any cost.
Keep both 3 discovers or just 1? Maybe just 1. Maybe just 1. Watching Disenchantment lately. Do you have any chance to watch it save? I think I don't know how much Disenchantment exists that I haven't seen. I know I have not seen all of it. I'm not sure how far behind I am. Try to see for a second.
Can't go round, gotta go through.
So yeah, I've only seen part 1 and part 2. I haven't seen part 3 or part 4. So I've seen half of it. Half of it.
Let's see, what do I take?
It'll go for Frost Wolf.
Time is running out.
I'm thinking Hippogriff. Mason, what do you think of it so far? I feel like the thing I've said before about this enchantment feels terribly pretentious. Because the way I've phrased it before, I want to like play it up. It's just like, yeah,
Let's give him a wolf's welcome.
No, I won't play it up. I do think it's interesting. I think it's interesting to see, after having seen, decades of The Simpsons and 4 different Futurama cancellations, I do think it's interesting to see a Matt Groening production done in a serialized style, right? Disenchantment has much more of an ongoing story than Futurama, or certainly The Simpsons, which has, like, none. Futurama has some continuity with Leland and Fry, mostly. So I think that's interesting to see. But I didn't like it all that much. That's why I've not watched the next 20 episodes. I think I remember liking Part 2 more than Part 1, though. But yeah, I wasn't super impressed with the characters or the storytelling, but I still thought it was interesting. I was really disappointed, the demon guy's voiced by Eric Andre, right? And Eric Andre is great! But I didn't find the demon character all that good. So, I don't know if that's a direction problem or a casting problem. But maybe it steps up in the Part 3 and Part 4 that I haven't seen. But yeah, I think it's interesting. But I wasn't really enjoying it that much. Yeah. So that's the full opinion, I guess.
Yeah.
Could try a jerry rig into the Flipper Friends.
Those were priceless.
It's fun, but lose some charm in Part 2. Okay. But yeah, so are you also, like, in Part 2 or just finished up Part 2? So you may have not seen the same stuff I haven't seen. There's a cheap sea giant.
Oh dear.
They're still 1 turn ahead of us, and they're ahead on health. I am a bit worried. Yes, to make the did them feud. Are you allowed to say whether it went well? There might be a non-disclosure agreement type thing. But I hope you did well. I hope it was fun. Yeah, still makes it not allowed to talk about. I figured, but yeah, I guess I can just say I hope you did well. Hope it was fun. I won't pressure you any further. I won't pressure you any further if you can't talk about it, That'd be cruel, unusual, and not very good of me. The Mossy Horror Body's actually good against the Scale of Anexia, isn't it? I guess we're gonna go Raven Idol, discover a spell. Composting is interesting, although I don't need that many cards. It might be smarter to take Feral Rage. Honestly, I'm worried about my health more than anything. Let's take the armor. I don't need the draw. I need the armor.
You gotta be scrappy with
Go
scrap.
J-Rig, see if we get the Flipper Friends, which we do, and then we'll play the Frostwolf Kennel. Alright, we got our Orcas, we got our Otters. Otters are always good. Nusan says, yeah, Lara has a thing, which I actually think I have a response to, although I can't remember the details. But yes, I'm watching the German dub, halfway through Part 2, I think. It's not too bad, honestly. They'll reach English at some point. So you said Lucy's fun, Lucy some Charm Part 2, but you're not hearing the Eric Andre version that I was referring to in English, so I don't know, maybe the German dub is actually more impressive for that character, because I was really let down. Based on how much I've liked other stuff from Eric Andre. Okay, well, let's still do this. Just kick him off board. But yeah, so who's my Twitch account to make sure? Who knows your Twitch is linked to you? And so, even when the odds might be low... If Tuomac did win big and, got a significant amount of money, there have been game show incidents in the past. You know, there's been many more, like, lottery incidents in the past, but, you know, there have been game show incidents in the past where they've tried to, you know, get rid of people's wins and money on technicalities, and sometimes not technicalities. Sometimes people actually trying to scam the show, which there's a whole, you know, game show regulation commission about. But yeah, I would not.
Oh dear.
I would not recommend violating an NDA.
I'm gonna win big.
Ooh, Soul of the Forest, huh? Although I do have Heart of the Wild with all the otters, which would be fun. Huh. Nah, I'm gonna take Soul of the Forest. It's just good here. It's just good. Let's just use it while it's good. Get while the getting's good.
Time's running out. My thanks to you.
Thank you to Victory for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for the first 4 episodes in which thanks I shall also look in the evening. Best of luck through it. I appreciate all the best to you. If you keep watching this jam, I hope you continue to enjoy it. Right, don't make see fight. Yeah, the episode won't air. Well, if we want to, we'll get right. Yeah. And Lyra's saying, like, they'd never know. And I'm saying, no reason to risk it. There's no reason to risk it.
Versus Rex.
As I see why it would be possible to know approve of violations, long as I talk your own personal performance.
I will go
Well, some
forward
show
at
I'd
any
be talking
cost.
about all about in general terms. Well, so don't invite Lyra onto your game shows. The lesson is learned. Well, now I'm slightly confused. It looks like I'm not even allowed to tell my spouse. I thought. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you did it with, you know, like your parents. I was gonna say, it's like, wait, it's Family Feud. Was your spouse not on the team with you? But
Time's running out. Why, hello.
That's right. Feel groove.
we could just corporal up. Mom versus Prozo. Gotcha. Gotcha.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Job's done.
So even as this would something be less impactful. Well, actually, it can be. You know, there are cases where,
I lead from the front.
you know,
All patched up.
there's sometimes security clearance stuff where, you know, I think usually the spouse has to sign in some way too, but it's like, okay, you can tell your spouse, but you can't tell anybody else. You can't tell anybody else about the secret dolphin training program. I've said too much.
It's going to be okay.
Push them back.
You've gone too far.
I was gonna say, I actually didn't think about Dark Trap. I guess it was probably a Divine Shield here.
Patched up.
Okay.
I taste blood.
So we trade here first. So unfortunately, the Sea Giant is still going to cost 1, right? Oh well, not really anything I can do about it.
All patched up.
Yeah, healers says you get the coin though. Yeah, but I don't get the coin until I've traded off otters. Then the sea giant's more expensive.
The courage of man
Ah, there go my otters. There go my otters. I've lost a heck of a lot of health. A heck of a lot of health. Oh dear.
Let's see, what do I take?
Now I guess I take Druid of the Claw, but honestly I'm looking for like Volpera Scoundrel and Poor to try to discover that 8 armor we had last game.
It's going to be okay.
Yeah. The Beaming Psychic said it's gonna be okay, but I think it's not gonna be okay. Coin.
I lead from the
Cool.
front.
Okay. Okay.
Pillage the village.
Ah, yes, shoot. Like, wait, do I have enough space for Sea Giant? I still don't. I keep getting this almost playable Sea Giant. Almost. Be a big help to have an extra 8/8 on the board.
I got 2 shots just for you.
I'm gonna do the extra face damage. Get one less whelp though. Alright, I mean, if they can't kill me / stop me here, they're dead. And so we got Ysera, but I can't play Ysera and Dream here. We can go Ysera Nightmare. I don't think they'll be quite dead, but close.
What shall I do?
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
We can actually Nightmare the big taunt, but we shouldn't do that, right? Well, good news, they couldn't handle us last turn. We just need to not draw a card here that works, or have something on 9 mana that works.
Well fought. I concede.
It was a surreal experience. Oh, broke the MD, I'm reporting you. Alright. 3 wins, no loss. I was really worried we were gonna lose that one, but the double scales of Anexius kept us in it. MSPP says just down and find out the secret dolphin project. No. Lara talks about losing, or Judge losing to a hunter who didn't play a single minion. That is weird. This is deck so freaking strong, but we still got close to losing there. We legitimately did. I was down to 9 health and the opponent was at like 26, and they had the higher hero power.
I will go forward at any cost.
Envy had concerns like me. Doomsayer could actually work against Demon Hunter. If it doesn't work, then I'll be sad.
Why, hello.
If 3 rights make a left.
That's strong. That's strong. They top decked it, they outcast it, so these 2 cards are cheaper now. Well, we saw so many people play Doomsayers today. I guess I'm playing one too. guess we want the Flipper Friends dredged up. Won't be able to play it next turn, though. I'm gonna discover a pirate, which is gonna be, I suppose, Gangplank, especially because I'm top decking one of my Flipper Friends, which are one of the better Jerry Rig cards anyway. He just likes the Flipper Friends. It's very happy. This guess is supposed to be on weekends. I think it's just a more casual opponents, which I think helps. I don't think I'm any better, but I think we'd probably get better results regardless. Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. They're throwing this 3 random damage around multiple times. It's all going in my face. It literally all went in my face. Whoa. Now we're low on health. Now we're low on health. They threw 9 damage into my face.
Want the plague?
Believe shook. Yeah. Feel like this is too much. Far too much. Far too much.
Someone's bound to come this way.
Huh. I mean, does it do well for us? Not really. Like if I play Corporal, you know, the gangster honorably kills it, and we get Divine Shield on the Gangplank, but that doesn't help too much. It would help. It would help if I could play the Orca and put Divine Shield on that a little bit. Even that, not much. The Scribe and Orca, yeah, the 4-tool killed the Scribe, but the taunt is useful.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
I get 3 damage on board against the 6/6. Wait, so what? Flipper Giant. Ugh. Man, I kind of wanted the taunt, but maybe I could have got a 0-mana 8/8, bypassing the taunt. Here's my IRC Giant. Well, I wanted the taunt to try to protect the 6/4 immune while attacking, but maybe it won't work out well. Another Glaive Shark. Dub redeems the anime voice turn. Well, I don't know. I'm just a little conventional. I guess it's just Yugi. Yugi, you can get the honorable kill with the Hippogriff. I could, although my my Gangplank is immune while attacking. I could destroy this for free. But they have so many more life points than you, Yugi. Shouldn't you go face? Maybe I should, actually. Oh, man. Joey's getting smarter day by day. It's concerning. Have a good one, Toolmac. Thanks for being here. Toolmac does stream. Toolmac does stream. Check him out if you're not. Oh. I'm going to attempt to split my other Flipper friends instead. Oh, my health. Oh, my health. Ah! I really want that face damage when I'm at 9 health. Could die at any second to Inquisitor. I really could. I really could.
With every strike, we will
Bloodguard.
Mind if I roll knee?
Loot Hoarder. Oh, is that the third one, Toolmac? Big co-op, right? We're only 3 off lethal? see if we can find it directly. This is supposed to be one-off lethal, right? Oh, I'm not thinking about the Wind Fury. Yeah, Marco says GG. I'm like, am I one-off? Nah, I'm not thinking about the Wind Fury. I'm not thinking about the Wind Fury. I think I would have got there myself, but nevertheless...
The internet's right.
Nevertheless... The internet is right. They get there faster than me. I think I would have seen that one. I think, but maybe not. Maybe not. Glaive with the GG, despite the fact I get hit with 2 glaive sharks. Yeah, we were to do 2. We were here together, and I assume that, yeah, the 4th one is we're here forever. Releasing near the same time as Thor 4. 4 more Thors. We were here forever. For sure. Myra says, sorry if they sound inappropriate at the NDA stuff, like musing on stuff like that. Although, you know, your musing has...
Any cost.
I don't know, you know. Your immediate musing is, you know, you can get away with something, do it. Which isn't always the best attitude to have.
The Seed Lord be exalted.
Sometimes honor is described as doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. My Lyra is in chat.
Have no honor.
Silence could be useful. Let's just go double direwolf. It'd be better if we had the coin, though. Don't break DNA with consumer repercussions be possible. I never actually told that guy to rob that bank. I just provided him with several tools that could theoretically do such a thing. You know, theoretical safe-cracking tools. I want to be very clear here.
I'm gonna win big.
Alright. Aquatic form. Aquatic form. We'll see what's down there. Probably quite a bit later, right? I may not want to play this until turn 9 where I can dredge Ysera if she's down there. I get to check the dredge with this, though. Yeah. It's not good.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Mr. Avery says, assign your stream as an assignment option for each class you teach. What? Every paper mentioned how much they like anime voices. Wait, what? What grade is this? How much was I talking about Tifa doing the Jacko pose? Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hey, I got you, friend. Hands up like dice.
It's not safer here. It's not safer here with potential class worths of people. Golds, hello, good to see you. Hope it's a good weekend. Miss Six says, there's Ysera not down there. That's true. That's true. So I still would want to wait one more turn on dredge, because I want to be able to dredge Scale of Anexia. Okay. We go on Trawler plus Frostwolf, or am I gonna try to use Raven Idol to find something to make this a little easier to kill? Oh, I see what I'm doing. I see what I'm doing. I'm doing this.
It's going to be okay.
Let me just get him off board.
Want the plague?
Yeah, I just saw the viewer numbers high for a bit. Maybe I was, yeah, really surprised at some of our viewer numbers in the last couple weeks. Alright, let's do the aquatic form. Let's grab the scale. Let's play the gardener.
Good morning, my beautiful Kelly.
Let's play the raven idol. Let's discover a spell. Let's play composting to be able to draw 1 billion cards after we dredge up the Kodo Mount. That's a good turn.
You've gone too far.
Wiggle set, carry now. They understand why 2 accounts. 3,500 gold. Gold down. A horrible draft. When you're okay up against insane dicks. It's you know, it's been rough in Arena for a while. Mostly just the hardest core players are left in Arena. And if you're not playing Druid, you're gonna eventually hit Druids. They're probably gonna be stronger than you. Fortunately, right now I'm playing Druid.
Do you have an audience with the king?
Okay. Oops. Did I mess up? Did I mess up? Is it possible this story is true? Could I have done 1 extra damage? I think I could have. I think I could have. Now I'm 1 off. I stepped at the Miss Lethal. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I could have done 2 extra damage. Alright, if I lose, I deserve it. If I lose, I deserve it. He's good on 2 extra. Yep, totally correct. Totally correct. Let's be not really losing this. Yeah, I with the Ysera in my hand and stuff, I got overconfident. Okay. Five wins, no loss.
Phelan versus Illidan.
Says Ivory long gone. Ivory drops this revelation.
Will go forward at any
Refuses to elaborate, leaves. That's the name. Trawler, keep the Frost Wolf. He says the return. We got a 3 option. After our trawlers, I was expecting the trawlers themselves to find options, though.
Let's see, what do I do?
It doesn't matter if I dredge the Gangplank or the Frostwolf first, because we know we're drawing the Gangplank now, which means next turn I'm always playing the Trawler, unless they play Corporal. Which means I get to dredge the other one anyway. You know what? It can matter. It can matter. I'm wrong. Because I do get to see a new card here, and so if I like the new card better than the Frostwolf, I guess I could end up taking the new card. In which case, I'm probably glad I took the Gangplank, because it's still the stronger card overall. Ooh. That's okay.
I have things you never
Miracle
knew
Growth.
you wanted.
Miracle Growth. Miracle Growth, which maybe I should slow down the click. I clicked so fast. It's obvious I got something really good. But it could be Miracle Growth, it could be Scales, it could be Flipper. Even if I fast click, they may not know which good card I got. Lara does note ATD's words. Note all the words and actions. She goes, if I have 3 deck after calling it a 0-3 deck. We are planning to take our second break after this match, by the way. If you need a break, just a heads up that we should be taking one after this match. Unless I forget. Well, unfortunately, the 2-4 and the 4-4 both don't line up very well against the 4-1 Imp. But maybe we can just hero power Volpera next turn. Although I might want a Gangplank. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Fresh fell skin, hot out of the kill.
Each scar, a foe vanquished.
It's quite strong.
Strike now.
Back in Stormwind, we all three of them are up. Darkmoon Fair. That seems weak compared to the Druid spells. Weak than the average.
Those were priceless.
Very worth noting. Very worth noting that Murkwire Scribe lets me play the pre-nerf Miracle Growth on 7. The next turn might be Murkwatered Frostwolf. So quite insane, so you'd now be broken. Trying to combine it with whelps and otters that stay sticking on board, maybe. That's a good top deck. It means I don't get to play the Miracle Growth yet, though. But we get to go Druid of the Claw this, trade into the piggyback, and then immune kill the flagger, and all they keep is the Fell Wing.
What shall...
Is there ever any other plan? No, there's not. No, there's not. We're just really happy we drew this.
Where shall I strike?
Those were priceless.
Alright. Very good top deck. Noob is spinning out. Hope you're doing well today, Noob. Hope it's a good weekend. We got this pretty sweet Druid deck after our not-so-sweet Mukla Warlock. It's still got 6. It's still got 6.
You call that a weapon?
They're not gonna go face, are they? They're gonna kill the 5-3. We might see them go face if they think they have no other way to win. Oh, they're gonna kill the Gangplank. And they also did it right. If they had hero powered first, they'd miss the honorable kill. So they didn't mess up. We see a lot of people mess that up. Scalvia Nexia lets us go face for 5, and we still get to play the Miracle Growth next turn if we need to / want to. Hoping they don't have an AoE, hoping they don't have an Inquisitor. If they have an Inquisitor, though, they still don't kill us. I think we're threatening to kill them, so... Jazz also spin out. Well, I said I hope Noob was having a good weekend, so I'm fresh out, but, you know, I hope you're alright. They'd 8, yeah, but it doesn't kill me, and we're threatening to kill them, so... Might be okay. I can also big game hunter it, technically, but we'd be really low on health. Just swings and roundabouts? Just think about the roundabout song in JoJo. Still Turbo Arena, Badamar. Wait, you're Badamar from playing with a self-build work for Stepler last time makes you feel like a standard god. Okay, standard god. It's like, you better not be saying Bad MR Arena, because we're still not supposed to have a Bad MR. So there is the Inquisitor. There is the Inquisitor. That was the best thing they could have possibly had. Like I said, it is still not the absolute end of the universe right now, but it is the best card they could have had. I wish they had not had it.
Look at that.
Because now they have a second one. Well, at least the second one doesn't get through the 8-8 without dying.
Your prowess is undeniable.
Give me your best
Ah,
Disappointed!
and they even had to trade for it. Oh, man.
Excellent decision.
Excellent decision by them, an excellent decision by Tarantula. Going beyond the golden gram. Too many carbs in golden grams. Let's make sure we get a shout out for Tarantula with the 13 months of sub. Appreciate the continued support. I can dedicate the opponent's window if you want. There's this point clip from Hercules, The Legendary Journeys. Back in the 90s, it was a very famous TV show. Yep. Literally the only two cards in a row that win. Pretty much. Guys, I can't believe Spidey's been here for over a year. It was my voice show. We're about to take a break. Maybe just Joey's behind, you know? Wow, I can't wait to see how Yugi's gonna win this one after a word from our sponsors. Joey, I lost. The X is right there. You ended the match before the commercial break, Yugi? That's bad marketing. The toy manufacturer's gotta be very upset with you. Maybe Paramount, they were gonna play a Strange New Worlds ad that could have done it before you died. There was no time, Joey. It was a rush card. All right, we're back in 3 minutes. Thank you again to Tarantula with the 13 months of sub. Hope it's a great weekend. The cost of the anime voice, I've considered it. Some anime inflation. Let's get back to it. Thanks for sticking around through the break. Is Tarantula still here after the break? There's also clouds here in Final Fantasy. Thank you to Methuselah with the follow. I appreciate that.
Phelan versus Uther.
Devil Machine. Oh, machine is misspelled.
I will go
So they want to be a
forward
mash.
at any cost.
No, I don't think I keep Ysera in opening hand with this deck. There's some decks I'd do it with, not this one. Yeah, new bad message. Well, I don't see how that could possibly be harmful. Well, I tossed the Ysera, but I've still drawn some of the biggest cards in my deck. So I missed my turn too, and currently I'm gonna miss my turn. What the? I mean, it's pretty good here, I guess, because I wasn't planning to have a turn 3 anyway, but what is going on? I accidentally drafted a Doomsayer. We've seen like 4 opponents now play Doomsayers. Why is it Doomsayer Saturday?
Out!
You've gone too far.
That's just a Doomsayer bug. Very particular epic. Yes, I've seen a lot of Doomsayers lately too. I haven't really. Until today.
X marks the spot.
You love my new recipe.
Yeah, we're gonna flip the 3-2. Which actually makes it easier to kill with otters.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Suspect is strong. Once again, if there were 8 board spaces available in Hearthstone, this turn would be perfect. Because you'd be able to play a 0-mana Sea Giant. Because there aren't 8 board spaces, it's not perfect. Wait, or is it? No, it's not. I was thinking, wait, hold on, this comes back. But I still don't have any board space. Oh, well, I'm glad I traded first. Maybe I should have traded into that one too. Alright, really hoping they don't have Consecration or Bunker Sergeant or... City Tax? Alright, glad I killed the 3-2. Maybe should have killed the 2-2 also.
Follow the rules.
That's fine. That's way less fine. Oh, that's less fine. Oh boy, is that less fine. Oh no. Oh man, I wish I killed that 2-2.
What shall I do?
Good morning, my beautiful Carol. I'm gonna win big.
Mark of the Wild helps us some. I wouldn't be able to play the Sea Giant.
What shall I do? Time is running out.
If they can find 7 damage, we're just dead instantly. Seems unlikely. Well, it's not unlikely, is it? They can just play the Wind Fury card. Hope they can't do it. Like to see him take that trade. I'd like to see him take that trade.
The cold can't stop me.
Doomsayers and Ice Hoofs all day. Doomsayers and Ice Hoofs. It's not like I'm super annoyed about it. It's not like they're the best cards in the universe. I'm just surprised. Okay, so what do? We go attack, 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 more otters, and then the scribe.
What shall I do?
Can have a frozen sea giant, but okay. Hold on, wait. Can I attack here? Not if I want the last otter. Do I want the last daughter? I guess.
Sorry, Squishy,
Okay. We are way ahead on board. We're only slightly behind on health. We're only slightly behind on cards. Currently, looks pretty good. Niberdeems and have my voice turned. We are currently ahead on board. Slightly behind on health. Just repeat what I said.
Reporting for duty.
Last orders, please. Flipper Friends 8. The last order. I can easily obtain an honorable kill here while additionally playing a panda.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
A mulch to destroy a taunt but give the opponent extra minion. Or a soul of the forest, hoping that I still have a board after this turn. Fish pub reference is in like last orders? In the States, I believe it would be last call. Although since I don't drink any alcohol, I visit a minimum number of bars.
Let's see, what do I take?
I guess the Raven Idol.
Go!
4 cards. I don't. That card's pretty weak on its own. Well, that card's kind of weak on its own. I mean, they get to improve the Murlocs that weren't so good, though. Let's discover a spell first. Another Soul of the Forest. Now, I can actually draw a different card with Wild Growth. I could try to get a little closer to Ysera. I should probably just play the second Soul of the Forest.
Those were priceless.
Pillage the village!
You've gone too far.
Alright. Gek is worried about double consecration. Eh, you could worry about that, or you can just worry about Primordial Drake. Not super happy about this. It could be even worse, I suppose. Primordial Drake actually would have been worse, right? I believe so, although it'd be close. Oh, what a top deck. We've got a lot of lucky top decks today, not so much this one.
Pillage the village!
I got you, friend.
Well, I said things were looking pretty good. Now things are looking really bad. We need to top deck Ysera, like, right now. Like, right now. That's gonna double an attack every turn. Be dead to just that. Like 2 turns from now.
Reporting for duty.
Gangplank? Not even good enough to kill the,
You've gone too far.
Nightmare currently. Do I need to trade the 2/2 into the 2/8 to ensure Gangplank can kill it? No. I'm gonna hope I draw Gales of Anexia, or Kodo Mount, or maybe even Druid of the Claw, although that's not as good.
What shall I do?
Alright. Oh boy. Oh boy.
What you want?
Wow. That's going to a 16 attack next turn.
For duty.
And I can still kill it with Scales of Anexia, but not Kodo Mount anymore. Oh!
I've got the beast in my sight. Spore
You've gone too far.
Yeah, I'm still at 7 health, but yeah, that's a pretty good draw. That's a pretty good draw. I hope they miss a draw or two. Shit says GG. Don't say GG.
Reporting for duty.
Don't say GG yet. I got 7 health.
Gotcha.
You've gone too far.
Please do not top deck something that does AoE damage.
Put your duke up, small.
No!
Reporting for duty.
I'm gonna win big.
Oh dear.
So your takes that my voice turn.
Nonny?
Pounce works. No, I mean I need to do better than Pounce. I need to do better than Pounce.
Delightful. Time is running out.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Wow, Yugi, where'd your board go?
I have things you
Why'd you play?
you wanted.
Why'd you play a skill with Nexia in advance? Shut up. Shut up. Oh, no. They can't discover Immortalized in Stone, because they already played it.
Reporting for duty.
Wow, is the best thing I could find off Panda? I guess we should count ourselves lucky. Very lucky.
Hands up, my dad.
Please don't top deck True Silver. Or Alex Straza, or anything. Well, doesn't do anything this turn.
Reporting for duty.
I don't have any spells left for Jerry Rig. It's taken too long.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
You gotta be scrappy with nothing.
Hands up, my dice.
Creating there puts me out of range of True Silver for one turn. Could give me a chance to draw the Rust Rod or the Druid of the Claw.
Reporting for duty.
Looking for Ysera. Found the Ysera.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
By the holy light.
Well played. My thanks to you.
Hands up, my dice.
Yeah, they still get to replay the tail end. This is what a game.
This is not what we stood for.
Reporting for duty.
Gonna draw whatever their highest cost minion is. I hope it's not a Ysera or a Templar Captain. So Tuskar Trawler gets Doomsayer, which we're gonna leave at the bottom, or Druid of the Claw, or a new card. I'm not playing Ysera Awakens, I'm playing Nightmare, so
Shall I do?
I guess we play Trawler.
Let's see. What do I take?
Amalgam could discover a dragon as long as the Ysera body survives, which it might not if they get a Templar Captain, but the Emerald Drakes would survive.
Every nightmare must end.
Is there trouble?
You've gone too far.
This is the biggest minion in their deck, but they only had 7 cards left.
Reinforcements.
Of course. Best possible card.
Reporting for duty.
Fortified.
Alright, well, Ysera Awakens kills these, but leaves this intact. I can discover a dragon. Yeah, well... I mean, I can trade here and double trade there and hero power and keep the Ysera Awakens. It's the same outcome, except I missed 7 face damage. Another Ysera. Good. I'm out of Ysera cards.
You've gone too far.
Stupid. Oh dear. If they've got a Bannerman quite a bit too late, maybe. I mean, use your power 9.
Reporting for duty.
Okay.
Time may pass, but the dream is
By
eternal.
the holy light! How striking!
It's kind of a nightmare that, but I don't want to leave any damage on board right now. Okay, so we're still dead, the Knight Captain.
Reporting for duty.
We know one of these 3 cards is Bannerman. We know this is the Crush Claw. Heh, there's the weapon destruction. Okay. One of these 2 cards that's not Bannerman is True Silver, I could still lose.
Private
You've gone too far.
for duty.
Every nightmare must end.
Crush Claw, 1 in 3 chance of Bannerman. Okay, so there's a Bannerman and there's a card that's not Bannerman. Okay, so this is Bannerman and Rustrod Viper.
Reporting for duty.
Duty.
Okay. I even get an honorable kill, because obviously playing 2 Yseras is big honor. Oh, boy. So there are a few feelings in this game worse than losing the Ysera. I'm glad they felt it, not me. Oh, boy. Like she says, what I see, truth and a dream. And why Discovery Ysera sucks. I said, what if they trade so much? Noob says, are you even allowed to say that in this chat? Chat rule number 6. Face does not exist. A few things worse than losing Ysera. Losing 2 Ysera, yes. Yes, Strasburg said, yeah! Unfair wins! I guess Shin said, see, GG. Yeah, it was totally GG when you said it, not like 8 turns later, when I still could have died the Night Captain and stuff. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, yeah. Westworld said the game was nail-biting.
I will go forward at
I miss, it's times like this, I really wish Hearthstone had a chat option. I swear, I just have to steal another Arrested Development joke. Save, you blocked out the chat. What did they say about your second Ysera? Well, if I clean it up, it's not really a sentence. The simple kept winning was most hated cards. You okay with winning with W, sir? Yeah, I say it was the best card they were likely to have off the Phelan, and they sure not the Phelan, the Talon. Talon, not Phelan.
I lead from the front.
Well, so presumably they'll like hero power face and trade the Battle Fiend, and we've got a very strong sequence of plays. Coin Frostwolf into Frostwolf into probably Flipper Friends, but maybe Druid of the Claw. Miss Miss says they need a drink after that game. Curse these paladins, they drive me to drink. Okay, so now we'd actually be favoring playing Druid the Claw over Flipper Friends, because if we play Druid the Claw, we can play Gardener, regain the mana, and then play Flipper Friends on 6. Of course, we might draw the other Flipper Friends or the Scale of Anexia in the meantime. Could happen. Yep, there's another Flipper Friends. So I'm always playing another Dire Frostwolf. The only question becomes, do I trade here and take a bunch of damage? Or do I trade here and allow them to start empowering the Flag Runner? I don't want to take a bunch of damage right now. They were already pummeling us too much.
Crunchy like bones.
Boost cost, fail, spale. There's Ysera. Okay. So, we can trade here, and then sacrifice 3 otters, keep 3 otters on board. The alternate option is pretty bad. It's like Druid the Claw here, trade here, trade here. You keep a 2-2 and a 5-2. I think I prefer the flipper. Almost as rest in peace, otters. Only 3 of them. Only 3 of them. It's a Thanos snap. The other 3 get to live for the moment. Maybe not for long, though. As much as the point is the Colossus. They spawned a hero power with their +1 Colossal. My otters, they empowered the opponent's attack.
Good morning, my beautiful Kelp.
Thought about playing Druid the Claw there. Probably should have. I should have played the 5/6 taunt. Why'd I play the Orca? That was a bad move.
Nefarian is slain.
I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that.
Where shall I strike?
Yeah. I guess Discover 3... Well... I took Claw Fury, but I almost took Discover a 3-cost spell. I put them to 15. They can use a Lion Guard now, though not a huge number of Demonires draft them. I also should have put the 2/3 in the middle to... Wow, it's all Ice-Oafs and Doomsayers today! It's all Ice-Oafs and Doomsayers! Drew Claw wouldn't have killed the Runthok, though. Interesting point. I'll take the point, because it makes me look a little smarter. If I play Claw Fury Adept, I don't have to give up the 2/3. That's not a major advantage. What is a major advantage is playing the Murkwar Scribe that lets the Ysera Dream cost 0 next turn.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Want the flag? Gladly.
Paddle away now.
I could consider not full trading into that. I could. It's strike. Do they have the Naga with it? Oh, they have Mukla's Champion. Interesting. It does clear our board. It clears our board, but then our Gangplank kills their Mukla anyway.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
Yeah, Glavy didn't like attacking into the taunt that turn. They would have gotten to empower it slightly with the Mukla Champion. I don't know if it would have mattered, though. And they did. And they're dead. Ysera GG. Ysera is not the only thing this deck has going for it, but it's sure helping.
I yield for now.
I got this Eternal Nightmare spell effect going. Alright, we hit the infinite. 7 wins, 1 loss. Yeah, I mean, the Flipper Friends are helping, the Scales are helping, the Gardener's working well because of our 4 big spells. A lot of things are working, but we've still needed Ysera.
Phelan versus Malfurion. I will go forward at any cost.
Thought about keeping that hippo just a tiny bit. Has we gone below 7 with the Druid yet? Definitely. 100%. But not in our last 4 Druid runs. Our Druid runs have been... This is 7. We had a 10, an 8, a 10, a 7, an 11, a 10, but then we did have a 2. And we had an 8 and then a 4. So, we definitely have, but... Not in a bit. Our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Our last 7 Druids have all gone infinite. Gardens right away. I wonder if they're gonna dredge right away, too.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm good.
So do you think this will go in your favor? I see Ibis. I see 2 Flipper Friends. I see Do Best in Shells. I see a Mothership. I see a Miracle Growth. I see a Brawn, which I'm not sure if that's doing anything.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Draw your highest cost card, which is currently Sea Giant, but might eventually become like Ysera. I definitely don't want Astral Communion. I probably don't want Force of Nature, although I could play it for 4 mana next turn.
Shall I do?
I could consider Force of Nature. When it costs 4 mana. Okay. Okay. I normally wouldn't consider it. But when I've got the mana discount, maybe it's worth thinking about. Yeah, Astral Top Deck Ysera easy. Big easy. The big easy. Alright, there's 6 mana Scale. I think we're still playing Force of Nature.
Those were priceless.
The Westfall says Sea Giant good with Nexia and Flipper Friends. But except for, over and over and over again, we keep ending up with Sea Giant 1 mana or 1 board space off playability. Over and over. What it? Okay, seriously. No, seriously. No, seriously. No, wait, seriously. What is up? We've seen like 7 of these. I've got one in my deck. I've seen like 1 of these a day, and now we've seen 7 in 2.5 or 2 hours 50 minutes. I've seen the rate of Doomsayers has gone up by like 80 times. No, seriously. Seriously, what's going on? They get a good trade themselves, but I think I still do this. She says, I knew it! Yes, what's the sign? It's an omen. It's coincidence. The end is coming. I hope not. I hope not. Still got more episodes of Star Trek Strange New Worlds to watch. Can come, 11 weeks from now. Or 10 weeks from now. 10.5. No, wait, 9.5. 9.5.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah. Brew back the peasants and then replay it, sure. Let's them get the panda on board. I mean, they could have done it in the other order, right? But it wouldn't really matter. Oh, no, sorry. The peasant was off of the, it was off the death row, so they couldn't have done it another way.
Good morning, my beautiful cat.
Alright. 4 otters remain. I hope they don't get, bunkered. Not a whole lot of ways for Druid to deal with it. Nourish is slow. Maybe not. They ramped. I thought they were gonna draw 3 cards, but they ramped. They might be playing something absurdly powerful right here, right now. They seem to be playing for it. Here's the Druid Colossal. I don't know if it'll do us good.
What do I take?
So we want to put the card we want to draw second on top of the deck. Because then I'm going to put another card on top of that. So... you can class some other classes. Not with Discover. With certain things like a Rogue Swashbuckler that gets you a card from any class, then yes. She wants to Volpera. You want to draw Volpera 2 turns from now? Because whatever I'm picking, I'm taking 2 turns from now. And I think you're actually probably right.
Time's running out.
Let's see. What do I take?
Paddle away now.
They nourish ramped into the Miracle Growth. Yeah, but we're already failing. I thought you just meant I'm failing. I'm like, well, we're at infinite, but we're literally playing as failing. Okay, sure. Okay, sure.
Pillage the village! Pillage the village!
Oh. Screen shake is nice.
Paddle away now.
Libby thought it was just a pun for failing. Didn't realize we were actually playing failing.
Trove is forbidden.
It's a taunt.
I'm gonna win big. Paddle away now.
Unless one of these 8 cards is Deathwing, which last time I said that it was Deathwing. Seems really tough to win this. Maybe some type of really good spammy? We're level 64 on the Battle Pass, is that a good rate? I'd say so. I mean, I'm level 80 playing 5+ hours a day on average, so 64 sounds pretty good to me.
I can see.
Okay, well, we got to discover the Colossal. We got to play the Colossal. We even got to make an immune trade. All we avoided was taking 1 damage with the Colossal. Win the Druid Mirror, move up to 8 wins. That's it, level 92. There's someone already at 110. Yeah, but they're idling in mercenaries mode. Doesn't count. Now again with the ramp, not sure if they utilize it that well. You know, if their other 3 cards, you know, were like Miracle Growth and 2 other cards that didn't really help them, I could see going for the Miracle Growth, I think. Drawing 3 cards and you're about to draw 3 cards anyway. Yeah, I don't think it was an unsmart decision. Yeah, unsmart Yugi. That's my favorite wood. Probably shouldn't keep Kodo Mount against Demon Hunter. We're gonna see if this Doomsayer will work like it did last time. Probably lower odds of the Doomsayer working at 8 wins than the last time we did it, like 4 wins.
Time grows short.
Time grows short on turn 1. I say, because, like, well, I can either play Trog, or I cannot play Trog because I'm playing the Doomsayer. I'm still gonna Doomsayer against the Vanguard. It's a bit confused now.
Strike now.
Wonder if there's a card in the meta that, you know, reduces in cost based on the number of things that die in a turn right now. You know, Paladin in some metas has something like that. I guess, speaking of ramp, I guess Wild Growth, because we got our Ysera, we got our green thumb with the flipper.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Volcanic Tree, or the 6/4 Dragon. Yeah, we had the 6/4 Dragon in the last meta. That one was around. If I could have played that for, you know, like 0 mana or 1 mana.
Scar.
Another Vanguard. Wow, that's unfortunate for us to a degree. At least we can kill the Vanguard body. I'm gonna ramp. I'm gonna ramp. I'm not gonna trade the weapon destruction.
Want the plague? Gladly.
This isn't any help. If it's about anything more important than a Hearthstone draft, I probably can't help, but if it's about like a Hearthstone draft, fire away.
Oh dear.
This turn's annoying. Technically, we can Gardener and play the 6/6, but that seems awful. Could try to trade this and find a discovered card like Jerry Rig or the Dire Frostwolf Stealths.
Running out.
Well, okay, Scoundrel. I was thinking about Discover. Earthen Scales against Demon Hunter, or the generally more powerful, but may not help us if we run out of health, second Flipper.
So far.
Yeah, Wayne was thinking about our own Gangplank. I was thinking about our Stealth Frostwolves, but you're right, Gangplank would have also been good. Very good. Mizzle was thinking about Scale, but I wouldn't have enough mana left for Scale, right? So I trade away my Weapon Destruction. And they play this Dredge card. So if they start going face with it, maybe I'll wish I took that Earthen Scales. Yeah, they are going face with it, so yeah, everything is going according to my worst fears at the moment. Okay.
Good morning, my beautiful Kel.
Trying to think if it's ever possible to play the Sea Giant here. It's not, right?
What shall I do?
I trade here, it goes to 8. I play this, it goes to 2. And then if I trade, it goes to 3, and I don't have room to play it. Every time we're one off playing the Sea Giant.
Running out.
So don't get yourself short. Don't put Star Trek and Star Wars related information, that's true.
Put your dukes up, small fry.
Well, I'm pretty happy to see him trade there. A little less happy to lose those, but still pretty happy. Coin Ysera.
Time may pass, but the dream is eternal.
I mean, coin Ysera or just get scales on board, hope they don't have another AoE. For instance, Sea Giant. Did I have enough mana that time? Would it have worked that time? I didn't think about that. Ooh, I just can't push face. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. Yeah, this is like, oh, it's 11. It's a 9-1 run. It's like, no, I'm dead. No, I'm dead. Well, maybe not. Maybe not with this taunt.
Every nightmare must end.
Oh, no. No.
With every strike, we will strike
Well,
back hard.
unless I top deck, the Viper or the other Flipper Friends or Julie Claw, I'm dead. I believe there's 0 ways around this. I have no way to draw another card, do I? You're alive because they didn't hero power. Oh, yeah, that's true. I might live if I won. You're actually right. You're actually right. Guess I'm gonna dream that then. We're gonna go Trawler, Hero Power, Sea Giant.
I do.
Oh, wait, I can't dream. I can't dream if I want to play Sea Giant, but that's probably okay.
Time is running out.
Let's see, what do I take?
So that potentially has Taunt, although...
Every nightmare must end.
You've gone too far.
Well, I'd consider it extremely unlikely they can't do 1 damage with 5 cards. We know this one's Bloodguard. Yeah, I don't know if these 3 cards could have done it, but their top deck did. Well, Blame Reaper all face, Bone Glaive mostly face. Too much smork. Too much smork. Could have maybe made it if I didn't trade my Rust-Rot, but who was to say? It was my biggest fear, though. It was my biggest fear, those big weapons. Alright, 8-2. I said I'd be disappointed if this deck went less than 9s. We gotta win 1 more. We gotta win 1 more. This a perfect Star Trek clip. It's usually in the UK, but it's too political. Yeah, Sobo says they're out of Safe Out and Ring VODs. Did they just disappear at this point? I mean, the one, yeah, I guess there would be some over here, but yeah, the ones on Variety would have already disappeared by now. Although I have local copies. I have local copies that I might upload to YouTube at some point. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed what you were able to see of the Elden Ring. Certainly my game of the year.
Ahoy there!
Ahoy! Ahoy, hey. Hey? Want to use this to discover, but it's greedy. I guess I'm gonna be a little greedy. There's up so I can watch. Yeah, Vortex has wanted me to upload the rest of Disco Elysium we did quite some time ago. But yeah, at this point, I'm starting to run out of hard drive space. I need to upload them soon, or buy like a 5th hard drive. Why is it Trog a beast? It's sentient. Or sapient. I forget which one. Yeah, that's to say destroyed issue with.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Absolutely loved it. It's absolutely enthralling. Let's see. We can just drop Frostwolf, or we could discover a beast and play the trawler. I think I'm gonna go that direction, but it's debatable. Guess we're playing more Frost Wolves.
Let's see, what do I take?
Okay, they could re-dagger to kill the 3-1. And then we also set up a balloon because we were religiously downloading for a while. When you finish, was wait for we can miss the last VODs. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. Unfortunately, Elden Ring. Oh boy, you know what? I actually may have lost some Elden Ring VODs. You know, the problem is some of them were on this channel. Some of them were on Save File 17. And, I may have already deleted some of those local copies. Twitch would still have them for now. Maybe, yeah, it has been less than 2 months, right? But those would be lower visual quality. But yeah, it's just a mess to edit together because I played it on both channels. Okay, now what are we doing? Guess we're flipping out. Flipping out yet again. I don't know what they got off their little school teacher minion here, though.
I don't need any of you.
Berg at 8 wins, very nice. Oh, but I'm at 8 wins. Ferg could be coming for me again.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Flip that, flip. He said derisively. Crowd redeems the Star Trek show of the day. Burr, 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 burr. Fly around the microphone. Got a special request? Let me know. Otherwise, I might play the trailer for like the Menagerie, just because it has Pike in it.
Right?
And then late Deep Space Nine with Garrick. Okay, I can think of at least one episode right away. Yeah, I think we scale here. I'm trading there, but they may have just drawn another puffer off their Cutlass Courier, and that would be unfortunate.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight.
Glory! I'm here for the cause!
We got a lot of pirates, a lot of pirates. I don't know, but I'm looking at Wisp of the Old Gods a little bit. I'm like, well, if the otters ever stayed on board, I could buff them. Nah, that's still probably a bad idea. Let's take the mystery choice. I don't really want any of these right now. Yep, that's better than the other ones. Alright, my plan kind of changes. I was going to let the 3-1 stay alive and play the Frost Wolf, but I decided to get the Frost Wolf kennels rolling instead.
Pick me! Pick me!
Can just Ysera up. I think we'd much rather go Gangplank Frostwolf. Alright, hopefully this just seals the game. This is just so strong.
No warning.
We have played that trailer from Season 5. We could do that one. Again, not sure if there's a later Garrick-focused episode than that. There's no warning, no visual.
Quickly!
Is everyone familiar with this song, you assume? Is it never gonna give me up?
Audience with the king.
Oh, nice. We didn't get him below 15 health, so I couldn't activate that. We have several good options here. I'm just deciding which one we want.
Oh dear.
Time's running out.
Spore zone.
Alright, well, I'm not sure if that's the absolute best version of that turn, but it's a really strong version of that turn. Many otters, many beast buffs, handle it. They pretty much need Deathwing.
I hope this fits on the ship.
That's the one I was looking for.
In the distant future, mankind has reached the stars.
That's not the one I was looking for.
You're a smooth sailor.
My thanks.
Smart move. I concede.
Alright, let's see. We can grab this real quick before we hit the next game. Oh, actually, I think we're gonna take a break too. It's the same queue now, no queue to me. I think we're actually gonna take a break. It's been over an hour since our last break. Before the break, let's take a break. With the 30 seconds of Star Trek, redeemed by Cry.
Today is a good day to die. By a single confrontation.
Alright, thanks for sticking around through the break. Star maps.
I will bring order. I will go forward at any cost.
Huh. Well, we can go coin 112. It is fast. But it's possible for this deck to whiff its curve after that. More dredge, though. That helps us control our curve.
Private Shorty reporting
The
for
sea
duty.
floor be its own treasure.
Let's see, what do I take?
They're doing the same type of thing. Dredge says we want more dredge. More dredge, more.
Let's see, what do I take?
So, it may be to our advantage to not dredge Flipper Friends. Because that's one less Flipper Friends that the Jerry-Rig Carpenter can roll. Little debatable. Little debatable.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Yeah, Wild Pyro against Paladin? Probably, but Direwolf might help us.
Pillage the village!
Interesting that we got all three quite small minions.
Reporting for duty.
So one thing we can kind of do... I'm not sure if we would, but we can, like, bump the Divine Shield, play a Sidekick,
What shall I
play a
do?
Pyromancer, use the Pyromancer at kill. It still doesn't look good. It still doesn't look particularly good, does it?
Let's see, what do I take?
Now I guess we want to flip.
You've gone too far.
Matched up.
Pillage the village!
They got 2 1/1s against our 2/3. We've drawn our Flipper Friends. We've got this 1 damage AoE available with the Wild Pyromancer Discover a Spell.
Don't let them harm the eggs!
And try to research particular 1, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Do you like to play with fire?
Ooh. Well, okay. I mean, Soul of the Forest with otters can be really good. It's just pretty pricey, yeah?
Squishy, I'm working.
Costs me... as long as I'm not playing their spells, it costs me 8 mana. That's still 2 turns away. If we can wait on it, it'll be worth it. I could be good with ours too, much cheaper. Yeah.
I make this look easy.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Still 2 turns away from the otter combo.
None may steal our secrets.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Well, I assume they can kill the Doomsayer.
The end is coming!
Or maybe they can't. I don't know. They only need 2 damage to kill it. And they have a discovered spell. They drew something that costs at least 4. Hmm. Can they not kill the Doomsayer?
if I roll need?
Because they don't have it. Unexpected. Good to note, they can't seem to do 2 damage with these cards. Hope they don't have the AoE Starfish. Or, like, very specifically, a Bunker Sergeant and a Consecration or something. They got Immortalized in Stone, which we're not super happy about, but the Kodo mount should help us some. Ooh, nice. Oh, very nice. Alright, well, we are very vulnerable here to Consecration and, Primordial Drake. If they don't have those cards, I mean, it's basically a win, but they have a Consecration or a Primordial Drake, or some other way to do this. They've got 6 cards, I've got a Big Game Hunter. That's not great. Sai says, don't forget Brasswing. I'd prefer to forget Brasswing.
Got the wrong guy, pal.
At least the other cards I'm thinking of don't leave something on board, really. Project in, didn't realize that. I think they added it to core set, so I think it's always in.
You've gone too far.
Well, the Sea Giant can already kill them. I guess we'll take that trade. So you shouldn't say Deathwing. You said Deathwing! You just did! Looking good. Looking very, very, very good. Okay. Well, we ran out of cards. We didn't run out of power.
Nicely done. Bravo to you.
Finally got that 0-mana Sea Giant. We've kept having these 1-mana Sea Giants when we're out of mana. Over and over and over. Alright, I said I'd be disappointed if this deck went less than 9. I said even 9 might be disappointing. Really felt like a double-digit deck. Just overwhelming power. Overwhelming average card power. Surprised that opponent couldn't kill the Doomsayer. Okay, 10 wins, 2 losses. So the cards can't hear. Noob. I don't know. Chat's proven that wrong several times. This try says friends and scales and Sea Giant is dependent of Druid combo. This meta epic bug makes it so common. We have been seeing a lot of Sea Giants, but the epic bug also seems at least less prominent than before the expansion came out, so I don't know. I don't know where we are on, like, an epic bug, or a Sea Giant bug, or a Doomsayer bug. I don't know where we're living. It doesn't seem as prominent as before the expansion, though. Thank you to, difficult name to pronounce, but, Quo, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it.
The sea floor be its own treasure. Yeah, I had heard something along those lines. Try says it only affects new core cards, so it's affecting Sea Giant and Doomsayer. Yeah, split that, friends. Split it up. Little lucky, little lucky. See, oh, well, they can still coin here, and they will. And they will, so that was very lucky of them. That was very lucky of them. Project you, yeah, true.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
So there's the Miracle Growth, and I'm pretty sure I am gonna take it. But as we've seen in the past, Earth and Scales can actually be a winning play against Demon Hunter.
Catch me if you can!
Yours, it wasn't lucky, though. And you just hit your face twice and we get a different outcome. Well, they could hit their face, too. They could hit their face, too. Yeah. But yeah, maybe it was even luck. Maybe it wasn't even that unlucky. But, you know. The Doomsayers have been working against the Demon Hunters in particular. This is like the third time that we've gotten a Demon Hunter to like skip a turn via Doomsayer. So I accidentally clicked the Doomsayer during the draft. I literally did. And it's been going okay. More okay than I expected. I've been unimpressed overall with opponent Doomsayers, which we've seen a lot today in particular. But ours are working out better than I expected. Quite a bit better.
I see it all.
Now, if they're paying attention here, they know I've got the squirrels to kill that 5/4 without trading. I don't know if they're paying attention to that. Did they really just take 6 there? Do they have... The only reason I can think of for doing that, really, is, one, if they're trying to get me to trade into that, which we wouldn't do, because they should know, and we know we've got this. 2 is if they're, I don't know, trying to activate Lion Guard the next turn? That, yeah, it try says Lion Guard. I don't even know if that makes sense, but it does get him in that range. It's about the only thing I can think of. They're either holding a very large Demon Hunter spell, or more likely, they just don't have a spell. Actually, it doesn't matter if I trade this squirrel. First or second, I think. In fact, I could have done 1 extra face damage, theoretically. So I can do 1 extra face damage, or I can keep an extra 2/1 on board. Yeah, taking 6 second line card is, yeah. Although, yeah, a lot of people don't understand tax brackets, you're correct.
I yield for now.
Okay. I gotta say the thing. at 11-2, which is to say, will this deck get 12 wins? Will it be shat on the rocks of not drawing Ysera? I don't know. Find out next time on Save File 17. Ysera vanished. Disappearance of Ysera. So it says chow bet for 12. Yeah, sorry if you want. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it on this one personally. I don't want anybody to be, happy we got 11 or sad we got 12. I don't feel like doing it this time. 12 in this other draft. He says, yes, 12. Nice. Be nice. This is 12 scruffs spinning. 12 scruffies spinning. 11 scruffies sleeping. 10 scruffies still sleeping. 9 scruffies sleeping. Well, that's actually 5, but I'm always sad you get 12. Trice says the same thing. They're hoping for the worst. These all make sense. I don't think I've said hi to Mech Mage, though. Hope it's a good weekend. I see 13. And yeah, I'm just rambling because we got this long queue for 11. I've said many times, but I'll say it again. Yeah, one time, or actually twice now, I think, we kind of effectively got 13 wins because we were gonna win at 11. And there was a disconnect, and we came back in, and we got to play another match against a different opponent, and we won that game too. But you all get rewards for 13. You still don't get the rewards for 12. Don't say I make Mage while you're queuing in. We saw Ferg at like 10 wins. I don't know if Ferg's deck finished or if Ferg's gonna, you know, run right headlong into us. Ferg's got full rights with, with 70 gifted subs. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. 11 queues are always a little scary in terms of, well, not scary, but annoying. In that 11-win queue can often take a long time, but sometimes long queues are also bugged. When you get a really long queue at 0 wins, or even like, you know, 5 wins, you can be pretty sure it's bugged. But 11, right, see, here we are. It's just scary that you might be in a bugged queue, and you'll have to wait like 5 minutes to guess so. Alright, gonna be a shaman.
I will go forward at any cost.
A bit about keeping that Frost Wolf, actually. A bit.
Why, hello!
Why, hello. Probably no trade. Probably no trade on the Rust Rot. If we play Doomsayer, we can effectively prevent their turn 3. And the Doomsayer may never be good again, so I think we just go for it. If we're unlucky, you know, they'll have like a card that draws more cards here, like an Ancestral Spirit.
These are due back tomorrow.
I could spend a little amount on trading there. I'm just gonna Europe out, sure. Sure. Now we don't know what options they had on 3. Maybe we prevented something, maybe we didn't. Rust Rot or Panda? I think I am gonna go Panda.
Never knew you wanted.
Probably Aquatic Form, good card. Jarin Gardens, you know, it doesn't affect our flipper friends. Now, I could play the Gardens and then get one of our 2 Dredge cards, and that could affect a board full of Otters. But I think I'm just gonna take Aquatic Form. If I was already holding... Oh, there goes Ferg at 11 wins. But not up against us. New question of the opponent. I don't know.
Those were priceless.
This is, I believe it's safe. I'm just imagining. We lose horribly, and Lewis just draws the save file logo on a piece of paper deliberately to tear it in half. I believed in you! Okay, well, this is good, actually. We get 2 different ways to gain value. This is gonna be Raven Idol. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both? Achievement.
I'm gonna win big.
Moonlit Guidance, even more value, but I think we're gonna... I got so many cards in hand at the moment, I think we're gonna take Sow the Soil to be able to do some 2-1 Otters to get through specific minions. So, yeah, most of the time I'd take the Moonlit, but this time we're gonna take Sow the Soil.
Those were priceless.
I go so far.
The courage of man shall not...
The courage of man. I'm gonna say they could Lightning Storm if they want to kill the 4-3 in stealth, but it doesn't happen. Let's see, so we can coin Scale Venexia and get 6 of those, or we could immediately go for that Otter Sow the Soil combo. Did the Druid camp been reset? We've gotten like 5 Druids recently, or 7 Druids, I think, recently. So after that 21 without getting it, it's been fine recently. Hopefully it'll stay fine.
My thanks to you.
Okay, kick him off board. Still have another flipper. Still have a Scale of Anexia. Scale. Now you gotta see the rich man's scale, also known as scale. Do stars actually sound like that? I don't know, probably. It seems like an odd thing to do if it's not true. A mothership. Now, most likely here, we get to discover a dragon, which is pretty sweet. There's Raid Boss. I already got Ysera in my deck, plus I got no room in hand for Ysera, so we're going Raid Boss.
I'm gonna win big.
Emergency mulch? I already got Raid Boss. Let's go Soul of the Forest. Yeah, leave him with a totem. This is RNG roll in this game. That's why it ain't poker, baby. It's wizard poker.
More bones to gnaw on.
Yeah, good evolve for him. Good evolve, but they're about to get an Exceed, right? I could big game Hunter. But I think we'll just an Exceed because it works fine. Fine and dandy. Just to save an Exia for an even worse position. Here's a pretty good position. I should get to play this too. Should that fast. Should that sooner. There we go. There we go. All it took was a board full of otters and a dragon with trees inside of them. Got the GG. Live with the GG. That's the show quits. Guys, they called it. Well, I mean, it wasn't a bad. It wasn't the most long shot call, but you know. All right. Happy to see the 12. What were we down at? How many did we win in a row? We were at 8. We were at 8 too, so we won 4 in a row. Yeah, pretty evenly spaced. We were 5-0, and then 5-1, and then 8-2, and now 12-2. Didn't get any, you know, we didn't lose like 2 in a row anywhere. Okay, that's pretty nuts. Yeah, I could have doubled up the Corporal there at the very least. Doubling up the Corporal could be very good. Boom! Golden Swordfish number 2. Very good card to get, very good rare to get a second golden copy of, because if you get 2 of these in Rogue, you almost always take it. Hack. 35 gold, 85 gold, and this will be like 215 gold. 220! Holy cow, that's 5 more than 215! My mind is blown!